Welcome to day 89 of Maths Wizard. We were doing section formula and midpoint formula chapter. So in the last session, I have already explained you how to find the ratio whenever a line is divided by the x-axis. This time in this question you are given y-axis, and I have already explained you that if a point lie on the x-axis it is x comma 0, but a point is if a point lies on the y-axis then it is 0 comma y. It means some value will be there for y, but the value for the x will be 0. So again line joining points are 2 comma minus 4 and another point is negative 3 comma 6. So let's say this point is A, this point is B, and let's say there is another point which lie on the y-axis which is 0 comma y, and this time we have to find the ratio by which the y-axis divides the line AB. So let's say that ratio is K ratio 1. I have already explained you in the last session that why do we take K ratio 1? Why didn't we take M1 ratio M2? Right? Already I have derived it. Okay, fine. So from now, or you can say from today's session, we will always take K ratio 1 whenever we will have to find the ratio, and just we will have to find the value of K to find the ratio. Fine. Okay, and I also explained you in the last session that whatever value is given for the x or y, just use that particular formula, not for both. Okay, so this time we know the exact value of x, so we are going to use the formula for x. Now we are not going to take much time to solve this kind of question. We'll take just 30 to 40 seconds to solve this kind of question. That's it. Okay. Now, if I apply the formula for x again and again, I have already told you that write again and again this kind of formula whenever you get questions. Fine. Now, x is 0, m1 is k, x2 is minus 3, then plus m2 is 1, x1 is 2 whole divided by m1 plus m2, which is k plus 1. Got it? Now, just we need to cross multiply and that's your answer. If any student don't know, then this is your x1 y1 and this is always your x2 and y2. Just I this is m1 and m2. Just I substituted the values, all the values from here to this formula. If I cross multiply, I will get cross multiply minus 3k and this is 2. This will become 0. Now it is minus 3k is equal to minus 2 is equal to minus 2 divided by minus 3, which is 2 by 3, and it is nothing but 2 ratio 3. So that's your answer. Got it, guys? So that's the very basic question actually, but in last session I took almost 8 to 10 minutes to make you understand. 8 to 10 minutes, guys, remember it. And now I am taking only less than a minute, right? Okay, let's move towards our next question. Again we are given the same kind of question. In what ratio does the point this divide the join of this and this? Again we are given, this time we are not mentioned about the x-axis and y-axis, but they have directly given that this point is dividing the line join this one. So it is minus 1 comma 4 and another point is 4 comma minus 1. So let's say again this point is A, this point is B, and let's say another point P, right, which is 1 comma A we are given, and this point is dividing the line in some ratio. In what ratio? We don't know. Later also we have to find that particular value of A. We will find that, no problem. Fine. Now first of all we need to find the ratio, which is K ratio 1. It means right now, because the given value is x, already we know the exact value of x, so again we are going to use the formula for x. So x is nothing but m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. X is nothing but 1 over here, m1 is k into x2 is, say this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and this ratio is always m1 and this m2. Got it? So k into x2 is 4, then plus m2 is 1 into x1 is negative of 1 whole divided by k plus 1. Just we need to cross multiply this time, nothing else. So this cross multiplication will become 4k minus 1 is equal to, this thing will become 4k plus 1, I mean k plus 1. Now it will become 4k minus k is equal to 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. Then it will be 3k is equal to 3. So from here we will get 3 upon 3, which is nothing but 1:1. So it means that particular point 1 comma a is nothing but the exact midpoint. Whenever you get the ratio as 1:2, sorry, 1:1, 2:2, 3:3, the same values for m1 and m2, then it is always the midpoint. Got it? Fine. Next. Now we need to find the value of a. We can use over here midpoint formula, but till now I have not explained you guys that how to use the midpoint formula and actually what is midpoint formula. So nothing to worry about. We are going to use the concept of section formula and we are going to find the value of a. So right now if you observe over here, this is your x and this is your y, and because we need to find the value of y which is actually replaced by a, so we are going to apply the formula for y to find the value of a. Right now I am going to again write the value for y. So it will become y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 whole divided by m1 plus m2. So this is your y which is nothing but the a, right? Okay, fine. Now let's substitute the values. So m1 is k, m1 is k into y2 is this thing minus 1, minus 1. Okay, fine. Then plus m2 is 1 and y1 is 4 whole divided by m1 plus m2 which is nothing but k plus 1. Now actually we need to find the value of a, so we don't have to basically multiply it, right? And already because now we know the ratio, we can substitute over here value of k. Let me tell you, if you know the ratio is what? 1:1, 1:1. So nothing to worry, just we need to substitute over here value of k which is 1:1. Okay na? Or if you already know that m1 and m2 is 1:1, so you can directly substitute there. So no need to write again k and k. Okay na? Just write over here 1. Just write over here 1. Because now we know the ratio m1 m2 will be 1 and 1. Okay na? So a will be minus 1 plus 4 divided by 2. So it is 3/2. So that's the value of a basically. Got it? 3/2. I hope you guys are getting perfectly. Whenever you find any difficulty in any question, just share your doubt questions to this WhatsApp number. I will resolve your problem. And if you need personal online class, just connect on this number. And finally just join the Telegram group so that you can get the PDF on time. Next, in what ratio does the point a comma 6 divide the join of descendants? Also find the value of a. If you see, this question is again going to be the exactly same way, right? Let's do this question again and again. If you think that you are in the initial phase, you are the beginner for this chapter, you are not actually the topper of your class, or basically you get the concepts easily and even you don't forget, then you have to practice same type of questions so many times. Then you will be the perfect one to solve the questions. Or you can say you will be the topper basically. In what ratio does the point this divide this basically join? Minus 4 comma 3 and another one is 2 comma 8. So again, let's say this is a, this is b, and dividing point is a comma 6 this time, right? Now, so first of all we need to find the ratio. So again, let's take ratio as k:1. And because this time we know the value of y, so I am going to use the formula for y. So y will be equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 whole divided by m1 plus m2. Y is 6 this time. Then m1 is k into y2 is 8. Then plus m2 is 1 into y1 is 3 whole divided by m1 plus m2, which is k plus 1, and from here just we need to find the value of k, nothing else, right? So now let's cross multiply. If I cross multiply, I will get 8k plus 3 is equal to 6k plus 6, right? Cross multiply. Then it will become 8k minus 6k is equal to 6 minus 3, and this is nothing but 2k is equal to 3. So from here k is 3 upon 2, which means the ratio is 3:2. So the first one will be m1 and the second one will be m2. Now what we need to find is value of a, and value of a is nothing but over here value of x. So this time we are going to use the formula for x. So x is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 whole divided by m1 plus m2, and we already know that ratio is 3:2 because we have already found the value of k. So let's substitute over here. M1 is 3, x2 is this thing 2, plus m2 is 2, and x1 is minus 4 divided by m1 plus m2 is 3 plus 2. Now, so from here just we need to find the value of x, which is nothing but the a over here. They have written it as a. So I'm also going to substitute the value of x as a. It will 3 to the 6, then minus 8 divided by 5, so it will become minus 3 upon 5 will be your answer. Got it? Okay, next question. In this question again we need to find the ratio basically, and then later they have asked something else. Also find the coordinates of the point of intersection. No problem. Divided by the x-axis. See over here. Again it became the I think question number 2 that we were doing it. Let me show you. I think this one. Yes, this question. In what ratio the line joining this is divided by the x-axis? Exactly same way, right? But I have already explained you. We will use the ratio as k:1. Fine. So now let's write first the joining points, which is 4, 3, and another point is 2, -6. 2, -6, and the dividing point is x-axis, right? X-axis means x, 0, and we need to also find the coordinates. This means after finding the ratio, again we will have to find the value of x, right? So because we know the value of y, we are going to use the formula for y, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So y is nothing but 0 is equal to m1, ratio is k:1, so it will become k, y2 is -6, then plus m2 is 1 into y1 is 3 whole divided by m1 plus m2, it means k plus 1. So just we need to find k from over here, which will be the ratio actually. So it will become -6k plus 3, it will be equal to 0. So k is nothing but -3 divided by -6, which is 1 upon 3. So the ratio is 1:2. And also we have to find, we have to find the basically coordinate of that particular point. It means we need to find this. We already know the value of y, we need to find the value of x. And to find the value of x, we will use the formula to find the coordinate of x, right? So m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So if now ratio, we already know that it is 1:2. What is it? 1:2. So m1:2. m1 is to m2 is nothing but 1:2 now. So m1, then x2 is 2, then plus m2 is 2 into x1. x1 is this thing 4. Divided m1 plus m2 is 1 plus 2. Just we need to solve this. That's it. So x will be 2 plus 8 divided by 1 to 3 and 8 11 by 3. So the coordinates will be 11 by 3, 0. 11 by 3, 0, because the coordinates was x, 0 na. So coordinates of that particular dividing points will be 11 by 3, 0. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 questions, I'm going to discuss these 4 questions in the next session. So for today's session, that's it. I'm going to meet you in the next session. Jai Hind.